Look at how bad this is. The top is terrible. What's up, guys? It's your boy Jazzy here. I am about to buff and polish the shaggin'. It's the full process. We're gonna start with the D-scale. I'm excited. Finally at the point where we're gonna do it. I got a bunch of stuff planned for the wagon, but this is the first step in getting this thing clean and to where I want it and to find all the imperfections in the paint to have somebody fix them. So let's get it.
Hey everybody, this is Jacob with Darian's Wagon. We're gonna do our first ceramic coating on this bad boy. So we're gonna paint, polish, do all the steps, a decon wash, clay bar, and then we're gonna apply coating. It's gonna be a good time. It's 7:40 in the morning, so let's get started.
We're using CarPro Lift. We love CarPro. This is normally what we use for like majority of things when cleaning the car, but when it comes to just product overall, CarPro kind of tops everything. Besides snow foam, and that's where we use Kosh Kimi. Best shit ever. But here's Jacob to explain the science behind Lift, which is the product we're going to use first in the process of deep cleaning the car.
So, CarPro Lift is an alkaline-based material, so it's 12 on the pH scale. So I don't know what you know about pHs, but I think 7.5 is perfectly balanced. So this is a little higher, meaning it's more basic. When we get to D scale, you're going to see something more acidic. That's going to be more for tearing down the coatings. This is more for getting any dirt, grime, and things like that off the car. So you'll start with this. We're going to do it on a completely dry car. It might have a little moisture from his drive over here, but and it's going to sit and dwell for about 2 to 4 minutes, and then we'll just rinse it off. We won't touch the car with our hands for this part. It's just snow foam, getting that alkaline-based material on there.
Now that we've let it sit for about 3 to 4 minutes, time to rinse it off. Lift is now done, and I believe, what's next after lift?
D-scale.
D-scale. To hit you with the science, so here you go.
So CarPro D-scale, fantastic product, by the way. So this is going to be the acidic wash. So this is acid based. It's like a 6 on the pH scale range, I think 5.5 or something like that. You can put in a foam cannon. We're not going to be doing that. We're just going to be doing mitts on the car. You just watch to get foamed, rinsed off. So if you want some extra gliding action and you want to rinse out your foam cannon, feel free. We're not going to do all that. We're just going to toss it in the bucket, hand wash this car, and get it nice and clean. Boom.
Skip.
Held the mic.
He didn't hold the mic up once. Got my mitten. Let's get to it. Got my mittens, get to it. I don't know where I put my mic. Oh, it's on my chest. So we just got done using the decon, and this is how dirty the bucket is after doing a lift and decon wash. Oh, so that's why it's always good to do that. A little chilly outside, so this is just what I'm, didn't expect it to be so cold in the morning, but iron remover and then another wash. It's fun. I don't mind washing this car. This thing's gonna be hot when we're done. Stay tuned. Also, I'm gonna rip a pack here in a second. Oh, here he comes. Hold on.
There's no science behind this one, but this is the iron remover we're using. It's supposed to smell really fucking good instead of like rotten eggs.
I don't know. What is it, Geon? Geon has also really good products. So Geon and D-scale. Not D-scale, sorry. Geon and CarPro. Two go-tos. Haven't noticed yet. I'm using a new camera. I bought an Osmo Pocket 3 yesterday. These are selling out just as fast as Pokemon cards, which is crazy. But I did end up finding a new place to where I could buy some Pokemon cards. It's not like I can't get prismatic. Those are off the shelf immediately. But they normally have like a set Nothing too crazy. If I'm trying to gamble, that's where I go. Anyways, but yeah, I'm trying the Osmo, and just let me know how it goes. Let me know in the comments how the quality is.
Right now, we got the iron remover on here. We're gonna let that sit 2 to 4 minutes. One step we didn't say on camera, so if you're following this as a guide or anything like that, clean your wheels. We used P&S Brake Buster. I have a foam cannon for it, IKEA, I think it's 2, something like that. But P&S Brake Buster, by far my favorite tire cleaner. Has an iron remover built in, but you're still gonna wanna hit your wheels with some iron remover after the fact. But don't skip that step. We did it before we did the descale, so we did it after that initial foaming, and then we did the descale, or then we did the P&S Brake Buster. So clean your wheels. That's a big step. Don't skip it. So
we're on the hunt for some lube, some clay lube. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to find any at the first AutoZone, but now we're on the hunt for some lube. So it is finally time to clay bar. Now that we have completely cleaned the car all the way up and down. We're using the gray clay bar from Chemical Guys. That's what we got. It's the medium, whatever that means.
if your car's not as old as his, and it's not kind of as scratched or damaged.
You're not in there. Damn. It's gonna follow me.
It's fine. If your car's not as scratched as like his is, I would just actually use the mitt with the iron remover to save yourself some steps. His car's, 20 years old, hasn't probably been clay barred in 30, my bad. Hasn't probably been clay barred in at least 6 to 7 years. So, but if your car's freshly new, or it's, you do regular maintenance, not like scratched or swirled, I would just use your iron remover as the clay lube, and then I'd hit it with a mitt instead of doing the clay bar, save you some time and some steps. Short strokes, crosshatch pattern, so left to right, up and down. You'll know you're out of the clay bar, like clay lube section, because you'll hear like a, I don't know, you can put your mic there, but you'll hear like a little dry sound. You don't want that, so that's all there is to it.
Look at them. Look at those strokes. Yes. Wax on, wax off. Towel by far to use for drying the car. Like, look at all the swirls. And we're gonna compare it. I'm so excited. I've never done this before. This is all new. So, it is time to start the polishing or buffing process. We are going to use Kosh Kimi. People recommended this one, especially because I haven't deep cleaned before. So, time to do it. We'll do a nice little before and after on one side. Alright, so as of right now, this side has not been touched. This is after 3 passes. Like, it's still not 100%, but like, it's a 30-year-old car, so you're not really going to be able to get everything. I'm trying not to be OCD about it, but the next hard part is going to be this. Look at how bad this is. The top is terrible, but knock her out. So, we have now finished using the deep cut. Kosh Kimi deep cut. Now is on to basically fine cut, so polishing, I guess. I was going to use the Sonax, but from what I've read, these are the exact same thing. So I'm just going to stick with Kosh Chemie. I might run out of this, but I don't know. This step should be faster than the deep cut, because the deep cut we had to make multiple passes on multiple areas just to kind of get it down to where we think it looks okay. Like, keep in mind, clear coat is over 30 years. The car's 31 years old, so it's over 30 years old clear coat, which is insane. But you know, that's just with this car. It's not gonna be perfect. It just had to be better than what it was, because it was just a flat color. So I'll show you guys at the end. Looks good. Second to last step. We're both kind of tight over it. So is my wife, because she's here too. Geon alcohol prep. Last step. I've already started doing it, but ceramic coat. It works for about 2 years. But you want to do upkeep. Sorry, 7 years. Car's done for the most part, so appreciate you guys for sticking around this far in the video. Don't know how long it's gonna be, but yeah, eat my ranchero. We started at 8 o'clock, and it is now 5:50. So took a while, but we did it. And for a 30-year-old car, I feel like we did amazing. I'm no expert, I'm no pro, but this is the kind of stuff that to DIY. All right, so here she is. The car has a shine again. You can actually see the reflections off the paint. It used to be so flat. The clear coat was, I did 5 or 6 passes, like all over the car, and I just couldn't get everything out. So now that done a little walk around, I'm glad with how it turned out. It's not perfect. That again, I didn't want it to be perfect. I just wanted it to be better than what it was. And now I'm in a better spot with it. I didn't really care about getting the swirls out because it's 30-year-old paint. I didn't care that much. If I really wanted to do all that, I'd have to sand it. And I don't really care for sanding it. That's out of my expertise. I guess I'll give you a little update. So my wife and I, we secured a house. Our move-in date is April 2nd. As of recording this video, it is the 17th. We have about a couple weeks, and it's almost D-Day to move in to the new house. Very excited. I won't be able to have all my cars there until I finish the garage. The garage needs drywall, a bunch of other things, but very excited to have my own garage. You guys have no idea how long I've been waiting. I'm able to acquire that in my 20s. Huh. Especially with the economy right now, it's been miserable, but I've worked hard. I didn't overwork myself, but I worked hard. Having an 800 credit score kind of helps, kinda, but it is what it is. But yeah, that's pretty much it on the wagon. Can't really clean it or anything for the next 2 weeks, so that's gonna piss me off, but it is what it is. Has to sit for a little bit. But I'll catch you guys on the flip. I don't know how to do an outro yet, but I will catch you guys later. Deuces.